Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some Fire Emblem 3 houses. Last time we finished up the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, and I actually remembered that we got a reward for that, so we should check what the reward actually is. This Blessed Lance. What do you do? With Sacred Might that smites monsters and restores 10% of HP every turn. Interesting. Now we don't really have a whole lot of people that can wield it. But maybe like Lawrence or Leone. She still has the killer lance. Marianne doesn't use her lances. Is anyone else? Flame can use a lance and Shamir can use a lance, but they don't really. So I guess just give it to Lawrence for now. Might be useful if we run into any monsters. His steel lance is almost broken, but shouldn't be a problem because he's got a lot of different things. So let's go ahead and explore on this day. It does look like there's a few more paralogs available, so we'll want to do those as soon as possible. But we'll explore this first day and then possibly do those next month or next week.
I do not know why it is so, but being here makes me feel quite unwell. I am so sleepy and a bit. It is a struggle merely to stay conscious. Are you feeling the same?
I don't know. Like, there's a right answer to this question, but I don't know how my character is feeling. So I guess I will agree.
And yet, it feels familiar. As though pulled from a corner of my memory. From a time long ago. I simply cannot fathom it.
Well, that's odd. Hey, I see you. There is also a tournament for brawlers. Now the question is, do we want Catherine or Raphael to enter it? Let's go talk to Bernadette. Wait, what was that? I didn't get to read it. Oh well.
What is it? Sorry, I've got a cold. Thanks.
Fond of art, so maybe Ignatz. Alright, first step, always go to the greenhouse. Could be Cyril, probably.
Hey. I know you figure medicine and magical healing are two ways to do the same thing, but it's way deeper than that. Medicine is all about preventing infection and suppressing symptoms with, well, medicine. That's probably obvious. But magical healing is focused on closing up wounds faster, raising a body's vital energy, stuff like that.
Fascinating, really. We'll probably do some training, but...
Right. Hey, Professor, did you see that my father came by during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion?
No.
He left soon after, but I saw him talking to Edelgard first. I wonder what they could have to talk about. I guess that would make sense. He is the Minister of Military Affairs, after all. Still, though, I could have sworn those two didn't get along.
Maybe they don't. Alright, there's no items in here. Let's do some gardening. We got lots of flowers. And a golden apple. What does the golden apple do? Charm stat. Lots of XP. Alright, do we have any other special seeds of any sort? Thinking we just do... Well, we could either do flowers to give to people as gifts, but we're kind of getting to like, we got everyone that we wanted territory. So we might just do random seeds. Or we could do like all the different Fodlan seeds. Except for Western, because Western's only a 1-star seed. Well, this should have a pretty good yield at least, so that's nice. Fish. Earthworm.
I'm going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait and see.
Louise, the tournament is over. You lost.
I didn't catch a single fish last month. But this month, oh, this month.
Time to give up.
I'm casting my line just as the captain taught me all those years ago. You're going with the captain to investigate Ramire Village soon, aren't you? It feels like so long ago that you two came here.
Well, maybe he'll learn how to fish at some point. We might do some fishing as well, because there's supposed to be large fish, I believe. Is there some back here? No.
So, I'm worried about Ramire. That affliction is a little too mysterious for my liking. I'm pretty sure it's not normal.
Where have you heard the work that it's the work of a cursed specter?
Then what could it be?
Black magic. Gold coin. Likes collecting coins? Connection to the imperial capital of the past? What does that even mean? I don't know what the imperial capital of the past is.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing. Oh, except that Tomas departed the monastery and has yet to return. Consider that reported. He's been gone for periods of time before and has always returned, so I'm not too worried. Still, I wonder what in the world he's doing out there.
Huh. Sedith did say he was trying to find him. So,
Welcome.
should we bother buying all these gifts?
Come again.
Well, first let's evaluate our supports real quick. Apparently we have a support with Leone. But it will take some time. Alright. So, we already have Dorothea, Mercedes, and Ingrid. So we probably do need to buy all the gifts then, because we still need 2 people.
Hello there.
Unfortunately,
Yes?
we must listen to the this one yes and the I thank yous.
This one, yes? I think this one, yes? I think this
Yes,
one, yes?
it's this
I
one.
think this one, yes?
Oh
I think
my,
this one, yes? I think this one, yes? I
he's
think this
so
one, yes?
annoying.
I think.
Mission accomplished.
Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome.
You have a good eye.
You have a good eye. A pleasure. You have a good eye.
You have a good eye.
This probably isn't helping the situation, but we'll get through it. We're almost done. We're actually running out of money.
You have a good eye. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing.
I wonder if we have any bullion to sell. Where do I sell it? Here.
Welcome.
Sell. Does anyone have it in their inventory? Nope. We do have quite a bit of bullion.
Thank you. This one? Thank you.
It's another $7,000 back. we should check what kind of seals we can buy. Ooh, we can buy advanced seals now. So we should probably buy all 3 advanced seals, I'm thinking. Also, I don't know if we're gonna need this antitoxin since we're about to enter a poison area, but I know Flame has the ability to remove status ailments, right? So we should be okay on that. Oh, upgraded vulneraries.
This one?
But since we can buy unlimited intermediate seals now, we'll just buy all the advanced seals we can.
Please come again.
Just to get ahead on that, so we don't find ourselves with not enough seals and no way to purchase them. I don't see any blue sparkles, so I think we are done here. There's a few people in there, plus a quest. So let's go in here first. It's a blue sparkle right here. Belongs to someone who is acutely aware of their nobility.
Hey!
I don't know what that means. Maybe like Lawrence or something?
You know, Professor, the tournament fish and the meal we indulged in after the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? Why, all of the food I've eaten in this monastery has been absolutely delectable. Every last bite of it.
Food really is the only thing you think about, huh?
Hardly. I think about all sorts of things.
Oh, like tomorrow's menu, for instance?
It's not very nice, but okay. It's probably not yours.
No. No, that's... No. No.
Do you like collecting coins? I got no idea who likes collecting coins, unfortunately.
No, Professor, why... Hardly.
Oh. I have a request.
Participate in a mock battle with the soldiers of the... Sure, why not?
I know nothing.
This is yours.
I know nothing.
I don't have the patience to figure out who everything belongs to. Dorothea is here somewhere, but where? Is this Dorothea? Yeah, okay, there we go.
Congratulations on winning the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Did you get a special reward? I certainly feel like I earned a special reward. Don't you, Professor?
What does that mean? I don't understand.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Alright, well.
Right.
To the dining hall, away! Oh, there's some stuff going on over here. Excuse me, I require this. You picked up a book of Crestological mysteries. It looks valuable. Someone might want this. Maybe you should ask around. Well, I'll give that to Hanuman, I suppose.
Of the 4 or 5 years since I started here, this is certainly the busiest.
It was 4. I've been here 5.
Ah, what's a year here or there? Don't be petty now, Shamir.
You count your enemies the same way.
If I take care of them quickly, what does it matter how many there are? Oh, sorry. We didn't mean to ignore you, Professor.
As you were saying, it's been a busy year. There never seemed to be enough hands for the work.
That reminds me. Do you have that thing? If you do, we want it.
What does that mean?
Want? No, we need it. Give it to me, not her.
Hey now, I'm the one who brought it up. We may be friends, but that's just rude.
Catherine and Shamir seem to want a two-toned whetstone.
Hey you, do me a favor.
Appears to be a precious item, so if you give it to her, you might get something in return. Wait, hold on. Can I only accept the quest from one of them? Are any of these yours? How does this work?
Of the 4 or 5. If I take
Burp,
you were that
burp,
right. Hey now.
burp, burp, burp.
I have a favor to ask.
Shamir wants a 2-stone. Okay. So this gives a silver bow. I didn't actually see what the other one. I didn't think to look at the quest rewards, not gonna lie.
Hey you, do me a favor.
She gives a silver sword. I got no idea, man. I want both. Is there any way I can earn both? Let's think. We got a lot of sword users. I'm gonna get the bow, and Shamir's probably gonna be the one who uses it anyways.
5 years since I started here.
How do I? Oh, that's how you skip the dialogue. Genius.
I have a favor to ask.
Oh, I can still accept it from you though? Are there 2 of them? Okay, so there's one there.
Of the 4 or 5.
Can I accept it from you as well?
Hey you, do me a favor.
Is there a second one somewhere? Huh. Well, let's go do this quest. And see if we get 2 or just 1.
Professor.
Complicated love letter. Oh, complicated love life. I got no idea. Maybe Ferdinand or Sylvain, that dude.
Professor, you seem unwell. If you're not feeling well, I'd strongly recommend some rest.
Let me consider. Professor, tell me, is this about Ramire? There are more villagers acting strangely today than yesterday. Knights have been dispatched, yet the underlying cause is as yet unclear. And the most anyone can do is stand back and watch. It is most distressing. Professor, what do you think about all this?
Well, I don't think it's really a conspiracy, but I don't think it's an illness. So if I don't think it's an illness, then, and I don't think it's punishment from the goddess, then I have to think it's a conspiracy, right?
In that case, we should strengthen the guards. If you visit the village, Professor, please, take care. No.
Well, that didn't work out too well. Oh, I'm probably supposed to give this crest thing to you.
What have you got there? That's... my goodness, that is just what I've been looking for. I can offer nothing more than this, but I do ask that you consider trading with me. I am in your debt, Professor.
Tome of Comely Saints? You acquired a new item. It looks valuable. Oh, maybe this is like a line of quests that leads to me getting this 2-tone whetstone.
I thought we might make it through last month in peace. But no, another incident just had to arise, didn't it? If only this debacle had to do with crests, why, I'd have gone and dealt with it in an instant.
Well, I tried. Can I recruit you?
Professor, I've been watching your class activities, and I wondered if you might desire my help. Just say the word, and I'll pitch in. Of course, I have to be truthful. It's all just a ploy to make it easier to research your crest.
Yeah, that's fine.
Feel free to call on me anytime. I'll be happy to lend a hand. And then you can help out with my class, too. It's a joke, Professor. I'd never put a burden on you, a first-year teacher.
Well, that went well. So I guess we'll follow this quest around. Where is it saying the next part is? Is that in the dining hall? No, it appears to be in the fishing area.
Investigating Remire Village. Be on your guard.
When news reached us of the disturbance, ours was the first unit dispatched to Remire. We had renowned scholars and accomplished magic wielders with us. In all honesty, I was scared witless the entire time. For all we knew, it was an epidemic like the rumors suggested. Rumors aside, that place had an eerie air about it that chilled you, right to the bone.
Creepy.
Perhaps. They say that things rarely, if ever, go according to plan. Still, plan we must. After all, if we don't effectively force things to go our way, nothing will be achieved. How about you, Professor? Are you leading the life you envisioned for yourself?
I got no idea.
Hey, Professor. Can I get your advice on something? I just don't know what to do anymore. I used to think they were the best, but now I can't even stand looking at them.
Are you talking about a food?
But worrying about it won't solve my problems. What if I can never eat fish again?
That's not where okay, whatever.
That is.
Dang it, man. Let's go finish this quest.
Hi there. Hey, wait a minute. What you've got there, isn't that... Please, could you let me have that? Here, I'll give you this in return. Fantastic. Thanks, Professor. You have no idea how happy this makes me.
Fire Amulet.
No. No.
What about this? Wow. Are you a noble? I got no idea. Do you have a connection with the Imperials? Alright, well, do you want to join my...
Hello, Professor. I know that look in your eye. You want to ask me a favor. You want me to help out with your class, right? You just say the word, and I'll help however I can. Don't worry about it. You're just starting out as a teacher, right? It's only natural for those of us with more experience to help the younger generation.
Well, I don't know that I'm ever actually going to use either of them for anything, but I have them. So we finished up the dining hall. Oh, I see you. Don't think you can hide from me. We should probably go up here. Oh. Let's go up into the hallway of doom. Get this taken care of. Hey, Marianne.
Good day, Professor. Well then, I should go.
Alrighty then.
What's this?
Is this yours?
What's this? What's this?
Any of these?
What's this? What's this?
Alright, I tried. Do do do. Hey, Ferdinand.
Village. Is that not where you met Edelgard? If you had not
Oh,
been
yeah.
there, something terrible could have happened. Did one of the house leaders know that mercenaries were staying in Remire Village? I wonder. It will remain a mystery for now. All we can do at this point is speculate. How could you... How could...
Look,
How could... How
I don't know anything about you. So I thought that maybe these were your things. Let's go to the training grounds. Maybe we should do the tournament now.
Need something, Professor? I was just asking Monica here to be less demanding of Lady Edelgard's time.
Alright.
This is my first time working with the Gerald.
the legend known across the ages as the Blade Breaker. And I get to see him with my own eyes. That means I have to try my absolute hardest.
Okay, tournament. So, Raphael, and I assume Catherine, could also be very good at it. Let us... What's the best way to check stats? Probably this screen. So, he's got Strength, Brawler Prowess, HP, and Weight -3. Maybe we should actually go to the abilities. See if he has any abilities to change out. No, doesn't look like it. But he has, I think they'll probably have the same Brawler Prowess. She has 41 HP, he has 47 HP. Oh, no, do it like this. She has Axe Breaker. So none of these other things help with the fight. So I feel like Raphael has the advantage in he has things that help him with the fight. He's got 22 strength, 13 speed, 16 defense. 21 strength, significantly more speed, less defense. But he has significantly more HP. I feel like we gotta go with Catherine, man. Catherine's just too good. It's only like a difference of 6 HP, right? Because Catherine's gonna double hit everyone, while Raphael is not. Okay, never mind. She's gonna 4-hit this man? Kill him! Good work. Well, you're definitely gonna win this fight as well. Crit? 1% crit. That's amazing. Alright, well. Probably won't even have to heal at this rate. Wait, he's got iron gauntlets. I only have training gauntlets. What the heck, man? Semi-finals? Uh-oh. Should still... Yeah, there we go.
All for Lady Rhea.
On to the finals. I mean, there's no point to heal, like, this man would take 4 hits to kill me. And that means I've taken 16 hits at that point, probably. So, if I haven't killed him in 16 hits, like, I don't deserve to win. Oh, he missed his first one, that sucks.
Fighting is what I do.
Well, that was easy enough. Got the Steel Gauntlets Plus. And some pretty good XP. Alright. So, we need to go to the officer's quarters, probably. Should probably go check out the grave as well. I'm always waiting for something to be happening there.
Professor, I heard about Remire Village from some of the knights. It's certainly troubling. If it's a contagion, we at Garrick Mock should be on the lookout as well. Oh? Well, that's better. But I wonder what the real cause could be. Your words are oddly persuasive, Professor, even if they're not exactly based on anything.
That's probably not yours. Probably not yours. I have no idea. Is this it? Nope. Alright, well, that didn't really work out.
Remire Village is an Empire territory, but it's still relatively close to the monastery. Oh, but you know all about that, don't you? The story goes that it was in Remire Village that Alois found you.
Yep, you're not wrong. Probably belongs to a history buff. I don't know anyone who's a history buff. But where am I going? Am I lost? Wait. How did I get into here? I went the wrong direction, didn't I? Wait, hold on. Oh, I just went out of the building the wrong direction. That would be why. Meant to go this way first.
Oh. Hi.
Hi. Just waiting for Gerald to fix the name at some point. I assume he will. Alright. Oh, hey, Flame.
I'm so happy to be part of your class, Professor. I honestly cannot recall the last time I interacted with others on a daily basis like this. It reminds me of when I was a child. That was so very long ago now. Oh, I mean very, 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 very long ago.
Dang it, Flame! Why are you such a weirdo? Are you a history buff? Are you fond of art? Do you have a love life? Are you a noble?
Oh, that is mine! Thank you so very much.
You have a complicated relationship with the Imperial Empire? Do you collect coins? Alright, well, you learned something. There's a lot of travelers here. Sword Savant Ignatz. I don't think we should buy stuff from them. Why is my character so slow? Oh, there we go. A poster promoting Manuela, a miracle songstress. It probably belongs to someone. Maybe Dorothea? I don't know why Dorothea would look up to Manuela, but she could.
The librarian is always out and about these days. And just when I had some questions about a book I'd borrowed. Now I'm so curious about where he's gone off to. He better come back soon.
Are you fond of art? This is probably not yours. Well, most of these items I just don't know what to make of them. Oh, hey.
Professor, the Battle of the Eagle and Lion was such good fun, don't you think?
Ignatz, how long are you going to keep harping on about the Battle of the Eagle and Lion?
Oh, come on, let me gush. Did you see how the house leaders came together after the battle? What an incredible thing to witness. Harmony, even after something so hard fought.
True. If they can keep playing nice, perhaps there will be peace in Fodlan after all.
Well, where's the art thing? Are you a history buff? Art.
Someone lost that.
This isn't yours? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness.
Someone.
Do you like coins? Ugh.
Ah, Professor.
Igna.
Oh,
True.
Let me talk to Hilda.
Never see.
You don't care about history.
Never
You like art?
Never
Do you look up to Manuela?
Never see. Never see. Never see.
Alright, well that takes care of this area, right? Yep. Oh, let's go down to Dorothea and see if this is her thingamajiggle. Oh my god, it teleports you all the way down here. Weep. Up. I hit the wrong stick.
Congratulations on winning the. I certainly.
Lost items.
I'm sorry.
Okay, but what about
How
this?
did you know I lost them? I'm sorry.
Alright, well. Guess we will run up the hall now.
Hey.
Oh, we can go upstairs later, whatever.
Well.
Oh, hey, Lawrence.
Professor, how are you feeling, Professor? You look rather ill, if you don't mind my saying so. Are you sick? If so, I would urge you not to push yourself too hard. Take some rest. Just my natural talent, nothing out of the ordinary. Enough wit now. You should lie down.
But I have gifts to give. Mostly lost items. Is this yours?
Oh, most kind.
Victory. You don't collect coins? Imagine the possibilities if you collected coins. You could have coins. I'm supposed to be looking for that whetstone and who to give whatever Manuela gave me.
During the Red Wolf Moon, wild monsters make ready for the winter to come, stirring more than at any other time of the year. You were off for Remire Village, isn't that right? Watch your step on that journey. May the goddess protect all of you.
Which one of you can talk? You.
You do not look well. Are you sure you aren't coming down with a cold or some other ailment? Please, visit a doctor before your situation worsens. I suppose the infirmary is also an option. Though when I went there the other day, I was unable to receive medical guidance, as Professor Manuela was drunk and fast asleep on the floor.
Seems like she's doing good work.
I could use your help.
Deliver the letter, but perhaps you can figure out who the writer was referring to when he said, someone in her position. I don't know, maybe like Rhea? Or Manuela?
Oh, goodness. Is something the matter, Professor? You look a little pale. Please be careful. It's so easy to catch a cold this time of year.
So,
Did you find...
are you fond of art? Do you use a hatchet? Any of these things? We should probably give her gifts right now, because it's probably going to be the person we throw all our gifts at.
Oh, please be careful. Thank you. Thank you.
Tasty baked treat.
Oh my, this... Thank you. Thank you.
Do you like the bear?
Oh my, this is great.
She really likes the bear. We have a lot of flowers to give as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
You don't really like any of the flowers more than the other ones.
Thank you. 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 Thank you.
Oh, whoops.
Thank you.
Alright, have we accomplished our mission? Does appear so. Alright, victory achieved. So then there's also Ingrid, and that's about it, I think. Don't really need to recruit a whole bunch of other people. Like, who's even left? There's like Annette, Sylvain, Felix, Bernadette, Caspar, Linhart, and Ferdinand, and that's it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's just 7 people, if you don't count these 3, that we have not recruited from a different house. And we don't need to get everyone, I just want all the people that could be of most usefulness, or that I like. One of the 2. Oh, we have the advice box. I always forget about the advice box. Hey, Seth. Well, we should probably do quests before we do the statue thing.
I'm in the middle of my daily duties. I assume you know by now that the 4 saints are all important figures in the teachings of Seros. Still, I have a particular fondness for Saint Sethlin. I have something to ask of you.
Collect information on the missing students. You may find clues around the dormitory where the students reside. I'm assuming I haven't already solved this quest then?
Still, I have a...
Nope. Oh, well, you might have lost items, so...
I'm sorry to...
You're not a history buff. What about art?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, you don't collect coins either, huh? Ooh, a sparkle. Baking or eating sweets. Could be Lysithia. I know she likes sweets. But I don't think she bakes. I wish to make more friends, but my brother always interferes. How can I get him off my back? I don't know, like... Victory. Let's go talk to this one. Oh, hey, it's Petra.
This is a place of mysteriousness. I have awareness of how much difference every part of the world is. In a place alike to this place, you can imagine the goddess of Fodlan truly existing. At times I miss those places in Bridget. At times, I am missing those places so painfully. This is...
Okay, well, oh, I see a little sparkle on the map down here. It'd probably be easier if we go to the greenhouse. Hey! Oh, I found it. Alright, let's go talk to Sedith again. Then we still need to go upstairs and probably go talk to Ingrid again. Do some choir maybe. Do some eating. Do some training.
Well done. You have my thanks.
It's another iron shield we should make sure we try and use. How many points do we have? Ugh! We have 800? Oh my goodness. Oh, there's someone who wants to talk to me. Probably Mercedes. Nope, that's not the right way. I always walk the wrong way out of that place. Yes.
You there, youngster. Won't you listen to this old man's troubles? I was born and raised right here in this town. I spent my whole life here. My daughter lives in the Empire, and she sent me a letter to ask if I was keeping up with my daily worship.
Well, hello there, Professor. Is this a friend of yours? Is that so? I was sure you two knew each other. Is there something we can do for you, good sir?
Oh, what a lovely young lady. I was just telling this kind soul a story.
Really? What's troubling you?
Well, I was thinking of going to daily prayer, but my leg's been acting up and I can't walk properly.
How terrible. That's no good at all. May I be of assistance? I'd be happy to lend a shoulder and escort you to the chapel.
Would you? Oh, I'd be most grateful to you. Thank the goddess for sending this young lady to me today.
We'll need your help too, Professor. Here, sir, take my arm. Splendid work, Professor. He really seemed to appreciate our assistance. Putting a smile on someone's face always seems to brighten up the day. Is something wrong? You're giving me a strange look. Oh, how should I put this? I suppose it's just second nature to me. It's difficult to describe, but I can usually tell when someone is worried about something. Back there, I could tell that both you and the old man were in distress. I spent a good amount of my life living in the church. Maybe that's why I'm so good at identifying these things? Did I not mention that before? I spent nearly 10 years of my life in the Church of Fargus. Many came to us with their troubles. In my own time of need, I once ran to the church myself, and they helped me. May I share something with you, Professor? It's about a dream of mine. I'd like to work in the church one day. I want to be like the priest who helped me. Never mind. It's not a very realistic dream. Please forget I said anything.
How's it not very realistic?
If I were someone else, perhaps a commoner without a crest or stature, maybe things would be different. It's a bit sad, but this is the way things have to be. After all, only the goddess can decide our fates.
Wait, why can't nobles be part of the church? I don't understand. Seems like you would be more likely to have nobles be part of the church. Where was Ingrid anyways? Right here. Let's go give her gifts until she's happy. And then from now on, the only thing we probably will use gifts for is getting up people's motivation.
Professor, the tournament fish, why all of the...
So you didn't lose any of these, right? We already tried that. What about this? We should try and make sure we remember to give that to Lysithea, because I'm probably going to forget.
Thank you very much. Thank you very... Thank you very... Is this for me? Thank you.
Wait, was that riding boots that she really liked?
Thank you very much.
Interesting.
Thank you very... I will accept.
Okay, she doesn't like a stylish hair clip.
Is this for me? Thank you.
She likes stuff about knights.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We have 2 of these ceremonial swords.
Thank you very much.
A board game. Coffee beans? Alright, have we done it? No, it does not appear so. We gave her so many things, what the heck? Where's Lysithea at? Lysithea was all alone somewhere. Oh, she's in here.
Professor, your work...
Is this yours? Well, I'm stumped then. Dang. To the upstairs. I will start with the library. Hey Claude, you're a history buff, right?
If I spend all of my time rummaging through this library, there's a limit to the knowledge that can be gained. Apparently, it only contains books whose contents have been deemed appropriate by the church. If only Tomas were around. I bet he has some interesting stories he could regale us with. A lost item.
What?
A lost item.
Where's Cyril anyways?
A lost.
Alright, where are you, Linhart?
I fear I may become a social recluse soon. My life consists of wearing a groove in the floor between the library and the dining hall. Although I guess a real recluse wouldn't leave their room, eh?
Have you lost? Oh, victory achieved.
Hope of ever finding it. It's not.
Well, I don't know who likes the art then. We tried Ignatz and I think we tried Lawrence. Who else could like art? There's someone in the common room.
I wonder how Remire Village is faring. Hopefully we're not dealing with some new epidemic. It wouldn't be unheard of. Almost 20 years ago, a terrible plague blazed through Fargus. It even hit the capital city, taking the queen consort's life. Or so I heard. The whole kingdom was in an uproar over that loss. The person who saved the kingdom wasn't a doctor, but a holy woman, the fair Lady Cornelia. After that, she was awarded the honor of being a mage in the service of the royal family. She sounds like an amazing woman, but she must be pretty old by now. But hey, maybe she's aged like a fine wine.
You're a weirdo.
Oh, that's mine! Oh, thanks, Professor. You really saved the day.
Is this door open yet? Can we go in here? No. Alright, so we got some quests to finish up. And we got some energy to use. Hey, Cyril.
Professor, I picked this up, but... Oh, hey! It worked out perfectly. Want to trade me what you're holding for it? Thanks, Professor. This is great.
Well.
Hey, that's mine. Thanks for finding it. I don't know who the... I don't...
Do you have another conversation?
Garrick Mock to take on all kinds of other duties. I'd sure like a job like that one day. Then again, I don't know. Serving Lady Rhea here is pretty good.
What's going on in here?
Professor, Captain Gerald just told me. Remire Village is in a bad way, right?
The situation there is worrying, yes. But tell me, how was your vertigo?
Are you not feeling okay? You should get some rest.
If you must go to the village, make sure you're in good health before we depart.
Professor!
Are any of these yours?
Someone...
Oh, dang it. Oh, I see a blue sparkle. Owl feather. Everyone likes owl feathers. Oh, hey, Rhea.
Professor, do you ever wish you could return to your life as a mercenary? Is that so? I suppose you have become accustomed to your new line of work. This month's assignment will again take you outside of Garrick Mock, to Remire Village. It was in Remire that you first met Alois and the rest of his order, was it not? Half a year has come and gone since then. How quickly time passes.
How do I do your quest?
It was in half a year.
Oh. Gotcha.
I appreciate.
It's a blue sparkle in here. Someone who likes writing stories. I don't know who likes writing stories. Oh, there's two quests going on over here. Excuse me.
Impressive. Thanks.
Impressive. Alright, let's go find Mercedes.
Hello.
I think we gotta trade items with you.
Hello, Professor. What's that you've got there? Would you mind trading it with me for this? Oh, thank you so much. I'll be sure to take great care of it.
This is not the item I was looking for. Marianne wants this item.
Professor? It's about that thing you have there. If it's not too much of a bother, would you trade it for this?
This is a very odd quest.
Thank you so much. I'll treasure it forever.
Medicinal eye drops? Oh my goodness. Where am I going now? Linhart?
That's a nice thing you have there, Professor. Don't suppose you're planning on using it yourself. Why don't you trade it for this? Sounds good, right? Excellent doing business with you, Professor. I've always wanted to say that.
Hey, we got the two-toned whetstone. Alrighty. Well, I don't foresee us getting more than one two-toned whetstone. I said earlier I was gonna turn it in for the bow. I think that is still true. We'll just let Shamir use the silver bow. I kind of want the silver sword, but at the same time...
You brought it, Professor?
Bow.
Hand it over and I'll make it worth your while.
How? You can't even afford your own drinks. Give it here. You won't regret it.
Excuse me? I asked first. Why don't we let the professor decide?
Oh boy.
Her? What a letdown.
You made the right choice. Here's your reward. I'll let you borrow it later, Catherine, if you quit sulking. Thanks.
Do I get both rewards, since you're gonna let Catherine borrow it anyways? It only seems fair.
It's not my... It's not my...
Of the 4 or 5...
I don't know who these belong to. We got like a silver bow now, huh? Oh, we don't need these gauntlets. Store the golden apple, store the gauntlets. Oh, what does Hahnemann do? He's a mage. What do you do? You're a priest. Silver bow. What do you do? Just seems very good. Oh, whoops. Because how good is it compared to like a normal bow? It's 12 might, so it's got more might. It weighs less than a steel bow. It's got slightly less hit rate though. Well, that's probably fine. That's cool. I wonder if we can get like another silver sword or if that was the only opportunity there. It'd be a little bit disappointing if it was the only chance. So, we need to do both training and dining hall and maybe choir practice as well. Oh, that's not Correct direction. Oh, we should probably also cook with someone. So, Manuela would get motivation back. Oh, we can also get some... Oh, we have a few more gifts for Ingrid as well. Wait, I don't know what the orange arrow means if it's on these guys. I thought it was motivation, but obviously not true. Well, who else do we want to eat with then? So I think our team is pretty well fleshed out. We don't really need more people. So we could see if this is motivation or not by inviting Manuela. Let's try it.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
This is a wonderful dish. You could sell this in any restaurant in the capital.
We probably should have tested it by also bringing people who didn't have the orange arrow, now that I think about it. But now we know for sure that the orange arrow means motivation up. We just need to figure out if no orange arrow can have motivation up. Can we cook something with Ingrid as well? Is she here? Yeah. So maybe we do that. And then maybe with the few other gifts that we have. 3 HP. We need this stuff. Let's make the King of Beasts steak.
Cooking? Sure, that sounds nice. Let's make a delicious meal. You're not going to throw away that vegetable, right? What a waste. We should use it in our dish. Yes.
Oh boy. Just start throwing random vegetables into the dish. What could go wrong? Hey, did we do it? No, we have a support with Manuela. Do we also have a support? Okay, we've done both. Mission accomplished. Oh, we'll have to listen to them when they're ready to speak. So, other than that, we could do choir practice for more professor level, which is probably what I'll do. And then we'll do, I think we need to go ham on the sword training. So we'll probably do that. We already figured out that this doesn't give motivation, which is kind of odd. So let's just invite random people, like Alois. He seems like a funny individual to invite. We already invited Dorothea one time, so maybe Annette.
Ah, it feels good to sing nice and loud. Fill my chest up with sound.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
Oh hey, authority went up. Model
Glory
leader.
of progress.
Well, still working on that professor level. Let's go check the statues. I don't think we got too much with the quests we completed, but
Need something?
I got like 500 more. So we need 2,500, which means we need 1,200 more. Ugh. Okay, so let's go talk to the people, then we'll do some sword training, and then we will be done. This person was down here, right? Yep.
Ugh, will Father never learn? All of these useless letters are only creating more rubbish in the world. Professor? Oh, I didn't see you standing there. My apologies. Oh, that paper. Well, Yes, it was. It was a letter from my father. I understand where you're coming from here, but I have no need of such things. It isn't like anything of importance was written on it. Curious? I suppose there's no harm in allowing you to read it. Go on then.
My dearest daughter, Ingrid, are you well? I trust that you are behaving yourself and refraining from causing trouble for others. Things on the home front are in order. The marriage proposal for you and the Viscount's son should be prepared soon. Although, I am quite certain there are many superior candidates at Garreg Mach Monastery. As you know, the very survival of our family is dependent upon whom you marry. You are the only one left in the family who can make things right. We are all counting on you. Do not lose sight of what truly matters.
Yes. Perhaps you found it somewhat entertaining. I've told you that we've never been very well off financially. My noble family, House Galatea, branched off from House Daphne in the Alliance. Shortly after, we were lucky enough to receive the support of the royal family, allowing us to attain nobility, to some extent. But the territory we watch over is poor, its harvest meager, and our noble blood too has grown thin. Neither my father nor my brothers bear a crest. I, however, do bear a crest. Because of this, my father sees me as our family's one hope for the future. A crest is highly prized among nobles. Were I to marry into a greater noble family, that financial support could soothe our woes. Thank you, Professor. Your sentiment alone is a great comfort to me. Despite my own feelings, I understand his approach to all this. It isn't that he doesn't care for me. I understand it very, very well. Which is why I apologize, Professor. I must be going.
Well, that was unexpected. It's not why I expected her to be so mad about the random letters. Let's go talk to Manuela.
Settle down and stop with the knocking. I'll be there in 2 shakes. Oh, dear. Professor? Is that you? Just a moment. Oh, what should I do? I can't open the door in this state. Manuela, you simply must quit oversleeping. Hold on. Where are my clothes? I can't even find my... Where in blazes is my underwear? What is my dressing robe belt caught on? I can't tie this properly. It's not even covering... Oh, Manuela. This will have to do.
I can hear you doing that.
Just hold on a moment. Hello. Sorry to have kept you waiting. So, what do you want? Excuse me? You had a reason for coming here, I assume.
I have no idea what my reason for
I
coming
put a lot
here
of
was.
time and effort into making it possible to talk with you, you know.
Did you?
No, you've done nothing wrong. Let's just say I'm not having a good day. Actually, I didn't have a good night. Never mind. What did you want, anyway? You heard from him? The fellow from last night? Huh. What did he have to say? Yeah, figures. Kind of saw it coming, actually. That's why I came back to my room and went to bed. To get over it. Thank you for checking in on me. Was that all you wanted? Well then, good night.
Alrighty then, what a weird lady. Are we done? Wait, no, we didn't do training. How many points do we have? We have 2. Let's go do some sword training with Catherine, and then... We said that Sedith and Rhea could also do it, right? Just good. Oh, there's another person that wants to talk to me? Oh my goodness. We'll talk to them in a minute.
It was in half a year.
Sword training, please. Oh, we got a grade. Well, that's good. Alright, let's go find out who wants to talk to me. Excuse me, doors. Oh, over here?
Professor.
Oh, hey, is that Louise?
Hello, Professor. You're really on the move today. A lot to get done, I take it? I'm happy to help. Tell me, is there anything I can do to lighten your load a bit? Oh, surely there must be something. Don't be shy about asking for help. We're practically siblings, after all. Cut from the same cloth. I was raised by Gerald just as you were, so we should have no trouble getting along.
You were raised by him?
Did I not mention that? How thoughtless. What an embarrassing gaffe. My parents died when I was small, and I came to live in the monastery. It was an aimless existence. But sometimes a knight would pass by, wearing magnificent armor. That knight was Gerald. And the first time he laid eyes on me, he made me his squire. What was he thinking, huh? No kidding. I don't think I'll ever fully understand his logic. Later, I heard that the squire preceding me had died of a terrible plague.
Oh boy.
I looked a bit like him and was about the same age, so Gerald thought me a suitable replacement. A little nutty, old Gerald, there's no doubt about that. Quite a character. All that was more than 30 years ago. How time flies.
Do you know his age?
Actually, I'm not entirely sure. You never asked him? Well, Gerald hardly seems to have aged since then.
Maybe he's ageless.
In fact, over drinks he once told me, perhaps that's a story for another day. At any rate, that's Gerald for you. One of a kind. I don't think there's anyone else quite like him. Right. Well, now you've heard my whole story. I hope that you understand now why I feel such a strong sense of attachment to you. If you're ever in a bind, just give me a holler. I'll help however I can. Indeed, indeed. Well, I'll let you get back to it. But truly,
If I can take anything off your plate, don't hesitate to let me know.
Okie dokie. Alright, now we're done, I think. Yes. Back to the personal quarters. We have another support? Excuse me? Is this the Leone thing? Oh, there's a support with Rhea.
Welcome, Professor. This is the first time I have welcomed you here, is it not? There is no need to be nervous. Please, come closer. When you speak with me here in this room, you are not speaking with the Archbishop, but with Rhea. It's just me.
I'm... Still nervous.
What a sweet child you are. My apologies. I should not be treating you like a child. As Gerald's kin, somehow you don't seem at all a stranger to me. Speaking of Gerald, may I ask if he ever spoke of me to you?
Did he say anything at the beginning?
Is that so? Unfortunately, I am unable to believe that such words fell from Gerald's lips. I want you to know that you are free to speak candidly. There is no need to spare me from the truth, however harsh it may be.
I mean, the only time that I know that he spoke of her was when we were approaching, and I can't remember what he said. I thought he said she was something else or something like that.
Since you are here, shall I tell you about the Gerald that I knew? By the look of it, you haven't heard much about his time at the monastery, have you? When I first met Gerald, he was quite young. Why, he could not even grow a full beard at that point. On one fateful occasion, the band of mercenaries he belonged to fought alongside the Knights of Seros. I was traveling with the Knights at the time, and Gerald jumped in front of an attack meant for me. He was gravely wounded, on the verge of death. I tended to his wounds in a desperate attempt to save his life. Thankfully, my efforts were not in vain. Gerald managed to escape a seemingly certain death. I made arrangements for him to receive further care at Garrick Mach. The moment he was deemed fully recovered, I invited him to join the Knights. Well, it is not a story I have often repeated. Even at the monastery, there are not many who know that. I tell you this because, to me, you are the child of the one who saved my life all those years ago. And also... Never mind. It is nothing. I simply wanted to say that I trust you. By coming to visit with me today, you have... Well, suffice it to say that my day is brighter than it otherwise would have been. I thank you for that.
There's lots of people who don't want to tell me everything. Somewhat annoying. They're kind of like, oh, never mind, don't worry about it. But yeah, I think we're done now. We finished up this day, so exploring for the month is pretty well completed. We should have 2 more people coming to join. We got... Wait, 2 or 3? Because Dorothea still hasn't joined us. So we should have Dorothea coming to join, Mercedes coming to join, and Ingrid coming to join. Yeah, so I guess we got 3 more that should hopefully join in the next month. And then we can figure out what our squad is going to be. I know Mercedes is generally used as a healer, but we already have Marianne, so we'll have to see if she's a good replacement. And we also have Flane, so we'll have to figure that one out. Ingrid could probably, because she's probably already good at flying, so if she can wield an axe, then she could be our Wyvern Rider and assist Leone. And then Dorothea, I have plans for her with the dancer class. I feel like that would make a lot of sense. And other than that, I think that's pretty much sets it all up. We just gotta figure out who's actually in the squad. If the battles are still gonna be 10 people at a time, then I'm gonna have to cut some people that I don't want to necessarily cut from the squad, but it's gotta be done. Or we could just like rotate them in and out depending on the battle, if the situation calls for one of them, or if I just feel like it. But either way, that's gonna be the end for this one. Next time we'll probably be doing some paralogs or some battles or whatnot. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.